All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Haruchakudash. I want to give double honors to our apostles and elders up in Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. And a sincere peace and salutations to all the Akim pushing this word and truth and in all sincerity. This is the brother Ganan from DC Church coming back at you with a quick video. And Lord's will be quick. Just touching on, as you can see the title, the Lord's word is what he means. The Lord's word is what he means, and we're seeing it, how everything is coming to pass. The words that he declared in the scriptures, which we're going to get some of it, and we're seeing it come into fruition, following that Diddy situation, him being arrested, being denied bail, having a RICO on him. And, the good thing is, a lot of his wickedness is coming to light. As the scriptures say, it should all come to light, and that's what's happening, That's why the condemnation of the world is that light has come into it. We are that light, and we have been proclaiming this thing for a long time, man. And we've been saying it, starting with our elders and apostles, a Great Millstone, and their teachers. It's been a warning to the wicked, that their time is coming up. And I got this in 2 Thessalonians 2:8. It says, "And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming." And that's ultimately talking about Edom, Esau, the so-called white man, the devil, according to the scriptures, who proclaim himself to be God. Let me jump up to 4 since I said that. Verse 4, it says, "Whoso opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. And now ye know what withholding, that he might be revealed in his time." And that time is coming. That time is approaching. That's why you're seeing him starting to swallow things up. All of the people that did his bidding, it was P. Diddy that was on that vote or die, that vote or die thing. And, the Elder Kassab broke it down at the Herald's Camp some weeks back. And he's been pretty much reminding everybody, what do voting mean? When you cast your vote, what do that mean? And that person that you're voting for, you're putting them up on that pedestal as your idol, man. So P. Diddy, he was a high steward in the house of Esau, of wickedness, if you will. He had a high position in quelling the people of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. He had a high office of mesmerizing and introducing wickedness to our people. And right now we're seeing him get his judgment. And like I said, it's starting with Edom, Esau, who put himself as God, but also his children. St. John 8:44, "Ye are your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do." Well, your judgment is coming unto you. Continuing on in Thessalonians, it says, even him, Salakia. Verse 6 again, it says, "And now ye know what withholding, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let, until he be taken out of the way." And now the Lord is not allowing it to happen anymore, right? Verse 8, it says, "And then shall the wicked be revealed." And that's what's happening, man. You seeing all these freak off parties, man. They say they confiscated 1,000 bottles of lube, AR-15s with the serial number scratched off of it. You know, and ultimately we know that Esau Ben knew about this. You know, Esau Ben knew about this. Something happened in the dark where P. Diddy was casted out, you know, and now they unleashing everything that they had on them. You know, a lot more is going to come out of this, man. Why? Because this is the end. You know, the nation of Israel, like it says in Sirach. Let me get that real quick. Like it says in Sirach 13. These are the people that you listen to. These are the people that you worship, right? Sirach 13:23, it says, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he saith, they extol it to the clouds. But if a poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him. You see, and we're that poor man, you know. Them people, they didn't look at starting with our elders and apostles and our leaders of Great Millstone and the bishops. They ain't look at them as leaders of Israel. There's only a few of us that woke up out of our sleep, you know, and declared to put on righteousness and looked at the true leaders whom the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, the true powers of the earth, is dealing with. There's only a few men that looked at them as leaders. But if you ask your average Jake, is P. Diddy considered a leader? Is Snoop Dogg considered a leader? You know, is T.D. Jakes considered a leader? You know, is Minister Farrakhan considered a leader? You know, they'll say yes to these answers. Why? Because when a rich man speak, they P. Diddy just got a Lifetime Achievement Award, man, a few years back. You know, so these guys are declared as their leaders, you know, but now the wicked is being revealed, you know. So now what can you say now? This is the person you want to follow, you know. This is the person that you pretty much P. Diddy said it, now we got to do it. Because Jake was running to the voting booths, you know, during that Vote or Die campaign. 2 Thessalonians 2:8, it says, then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power, signs, and lying wonders. Even him, you see? And that's talking about you so-called Negroes, man. You know, that's going to get busted up, man. The hip-hop community, you know, is going to be in shambles. You know, we remember that video that the elder Apostle Gabar did some years ago, you know, when he was basically, I believe it was the elder Apostle Gabar. If not, it was the elder Apostle Tahar. But I truly, you know, I remember it being the elder Apostle Gabar when he did that video on how the intentions behind hip-hop getting started. You know, and ultimately we know them small hats, the Jays, were behind creating hip hop to destroy Israel by way of only accepting gangster rap, by only accepting women worshiping music, by only accepting our women highly sexualizing themselves, by only releasing the musics that's promoting drug activity, gun activity, murder on each other, you know, prostituting each other. You know, they only promoted things that can destroy us, you know. And all of you people, all of you Jakes, P. Diddy, R. Kelly, you know, all of you Jakes that forwarded his plan, where it says in verse 9, even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan, that's you, man. That's you. You know, it says, with all power, signs, and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness, in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Ultimately, you guys didn't receive the love of Yahweh Bashem Shah, and everyone that swallowed up and following these guys, you didn't receive the love of Yahweh Bashem Shah. Now you were given over to believe a lie. Verse 11, it says, And for this cause the Lord shall send them strong delusions, that they shall believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. This dude is getting locked up for freak offs, man. We've been telling you for years, year in and year out, all of these people in Hollywood are mixed with Satanism, man. You know, let me see if I can find this account. I was looking at this on Twitter. This account, real quick, Salagia. No, I don't think I got it. Cause it was I seen a video where, you know, a girl was attending one of those parties and pretty much saying how shocked she was of the things that she's seen, you know, and this is the things that we've been telling you, you know. This is why Esau censor our videos. This is why he take down Great Millstone videos. Why? Because we're giving it the straight skinny, man. You know, and it's the Lord that's putting this on our spirit. You know, when the Lord said, "Who shall stand for me against the workers of iniquity?" You can see who that is, man. It's not the purple gang that keep changing their doctrine to make it soothing to the ears of the people it's not for. You know, the ones who truly gonna stand up for righteousness is the ones that's calling out the wickedness head on, man. This is Ezekiel 7 and 3. Ezekiel 7 and 3, it says, "Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense thee all thine abomination." So all that, you know, laying with men, all that raping underage girls, whatever P. Diddy was doing, you know, and all that wickedness that he was promoting to destroy our nation, the Lord is dealing with him now, man. This man for over 30 years have lived a luxurious life. Now he got to sit in a cold box surrounded by semen. The Lord is judging him right now, you know, and this is just the tip of the iceberg for what's coming for you Jakes, man. All of you women that want to follow Glorilla, all of you women that want to follow Lotto, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, all you girls that want to follow this mantra spirit that you see coming and being pushed from Hollywood, this is all for you, man. All of your abominations is going to fall on your head, just like you see what's happening to P. Diddy. And this is the Lord's word, man. The Lord said it, so he mean it, right? It says, "And mine eye shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abomination shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah." You see? Y'all about to find out. Y'all about to find out. Peter, you talking about pray for me. Pray to who? Pray to who? You haven't been worshiping the Heavenly Father. This is what it says in Proverbs, man. Well, the scriptures that we utter out week in and week out when we go out to the highways and hedges. It says, Proverbs 1 and 28, "Then shall they call upon me, but I will," no, verse 27, "when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind." This man's life is all in shambles, man. And it's not just him. You got a lot of high executive and producers stepping down. You know what that means when you just see resignations out of nowhere, man. Everybody just stepping down. You know, because they know they complicit. They know that once this thing go to trial and Esau aired out, and this is all the people that gave their soul to Esau, man. And that shows you that Esau ain't got no loyalty for any of you, man. So all you women that's trying to usurp authority over the man, all you niggas that's killing each other, all you niggas that's selling drugs to each other, you know, all you niggas that's doing the bidding of Esau, he's showing you that he don't have any loyalty to you, man. He's destroying P. Diddy right before your eyes, man. And now he's begging you to pray for him. He's begging black people to stand up for him, you know? And guess what? You on your own, you know? Because this is what the Lord said. Verse 27, when your fear cometh as a desolation and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. And I bet you his whole family, they praying, you know, they praying. And guess what? They don't got the name, man. They don't got the name. And even if they do have a name, the Lord is going to turn his back on them, as he's stating right here, man. He said, I will not answer thee, man. They will not find him. They will seek him early, but they cannot find him, man. You know? It says, for they that hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord, he ain't choose the fear of the Lord when he was using all that lube. He ain't fear the Lord where he was screaming on TV saying, I get whatever I want. You know? He was on his high horse, man. He was prospering. So he forgot the Lord. So now that he's taken to a lower state, he want to find the Lord. But guess what? He's alone, man. He's alone. And guess what? It's not going to be any pity brought unto him. It says, verse 30, they were none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. Therefore, they shall eat of the fruit of their own ways, and they shall be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearken unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from the fear of evil. And that's what we already declared ourselves to be. We turned ourselves to the Lord, man. We turned ourselves away from this world, man. You know, we turned our backs on this world. And in the midst of you seeing the destruction of hip hop, at the same time, they're still ushering out the CBDC. They're still hiking up prices where they're making the cost of living hard. Car insurance is going up. Car notes and interest rates are going up. Interest rates on credit cards is at an all-time high. Groceries is at an all-time high. Gas prices are still rising. Rent and mortgages is at an all-time high. You know, these are your everyday basic things that's living, that you need to live. And all of this destruction is coming upon Jake, you know. But all Jake want to do is talk about P. Diddy, which is spiritual. It's spiritual that what's happening to P. Diddy is happening to him. But Esau is doing something way bigger. He's just a small fish in the pond, man. He's just a small fish in the pond. They blew him up like Mrs. Puff on SpongeBob. They blew him up to make him seem like a big fish, but he's really not, man. This dude tried to bail himself out and offered to wear video monitor. He tried to bail himself out for $50 million. It was $50 million just free money to the government. And they said, hell no, we don't want that, because they know that money don't mean anything. So all you guys, when you see Floyd Mayweather taking pictures with all these fucking, all this money on the table, it don't mean anything, man. Because when they change it to the CBDC, if you don't go with the plan, your money don't mean anything. That means you got a lot of tissue, man. You got a lot of paper. That means nothing. That holds no weight. That holds no value. And you got your people selling their souls for these things, man. You got the women seeing a celebrity and committing adultery against their man, even though they wasn't none of these women are virgins, so technically they already been adulterers, but they're turning their backs on their men, you know. to sleep with these rich guys when all you're doing is giving up your soul for a couple dollars, man, that don't mean anything. You know? Second Ezra 15 and 5, it says, "Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world," and the monkeypox are going crazy. You know, people are still getting sick by they got the mosquitoes, fucking people up, man. You know, and there's gonna be another strand of the Sea Warrior that took out 2020. You know, there's gonna be another thing that's gonna come to pass. It says, "I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." All of these things are coming, man. All of these things are coming. You know, we're sitting here talking about P. Diddy. You got the elections coming where you see the country is split. The country is split on who they're following. And you got two assassination attempts on Trump now, you know. And if you was to blow his muffin top off, it's going to be all out civil war in the United States, man. And another thing that the Lord said is that a kingdom divided against itself cannot stand. You know, so we see the USA is the DSA, man, the divided states of America. You know, ultimately, and we know once you can't band together, it makes yourself more vulnerable, and it makes your enemies more prone to attack. Thus fulfill the prophecies of Ezekiel. You know? So all of these things are happening before our eyes, and this prophecy, popping off the page, man. You know, and it's getting real interesting if you're a true man of the Lord, man. Because, another thing that's happening through the spirit is the spiritual warfare is heightening for brothers, through the spirit, for the brothers that's locked in with one another, being the keeper of your brother, hey, the body is getting attacked spiritually. And all that means is the Lord want us to gravitate more unto him, like Sirach 2 say. So we see all the destruction on the left-hand side, we rejoice and we go to our Lord more, man. You see the Day of Atonement just ended, and right after the Day of Atonement, things just start popping off, man. That's how things happen through the spirit, So this is our time of rejoicing. This is our time of excitement, man. This is our time of coming closer with one another. Brothers getting up more. Brothers getting around each other more. This is the time where we're supposed to react in the spirit, man, and just like they chanting and summoning up demons on the left hand side, we summon up Yahweh Shemal Shah and the angels on the right hand side, man. Because this time the big shebang is on its way. Lord's will, But with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Ruchakudash, double honors to our apostles and elders up in Great Millstone who rule well, and a sincere shalom to the elect. Peace and salutations be to you. And Lord's will, this video was edifying. And on to the next. Shalom.